Hello out there, workers and comrades, and welcome to Red Lens. It's time to wake up and peer through the veil of lies. We are told that success is about hard work, that if you just grind harder, work smarter, and never give up, that you'll make it. That anyone can climb the economic ladder if they just want it badly enough. But if that's true, why do billionaires sit on yachts while nurses pull 12-hour shifts just to make ends meet? Why do hedge fund managers collect millions while teachers have to buy their own school supplies? The truth is simple. Capitalism doesn't reward hard work. It rewards wealth, and it ensures that those who have it keep it, while those without it are left scrambling. Our current system is designed to keep you from questioning these inequalities, but today we're going to break the illusion. Let's expose the myth of meritocracy and why it's been used to keep you in your place. A true meritocracy would mean that success is purely based on effort and ability, that the best and brightest rise to the top while those who don't try hard enough are left behind. But that's not how this system works. A child born into wealth inherits safety, stability, elite education, and social connections. A child born into poverty inherits struggle, underfunded schools, and the constant fear that one mistake could ruin everything. This isn't about who works harder. It's about who's allowed to fail without consequence. Think about this. A rich kid gets caught with drugs. Their parents hire a lawyer, clean the record, and send them off to rehab. A poor kid in the same situation? Jail time. A ruined future, a life derailed before it can even begin. Now tell me, was that about merit or privilege? This is what Marxists refer to as class struggle, the battle between the capitalist class, the bourgeoisie, and the working class, the proletariat. The system is built to protect those at the top while keeping everyone else in survival mode. And let's turn it over to our viewers out there. Have you ever been told to just work harder while watching someone else less qualified rise above you? Drop a comment. I want to hear your story. Let's take two students, Alex and Jordan. Alex grows up in an affluent neighborhood, attends a top-tier school, has private tutors, extracurriculars, and family connections. College is a given. Unpaid internships? No problem. Alex's parents cover the bills. Networking? Alex's dad plays golf with company executives. Jordan grows up in an underfunded school district with overcrowded classrooms and outdated textbooks. College isn't just a risk, it's a financial burden. Unpaid internships? Impossible. Working a part-time job is necessary just to help pay rent. Both students may be equally intelligent and driven, but Alex will always have an easier path to success. Not because they worked harder, but because they were born with a safety net that ensures they never fall too far. That's not meritocracy. That has all the hallmarks of a rigged system disguised as fairness. Every few years we hear about the latest self-made billionaire, a so-called genius who supposedly built their empire from nothing. But let's pull back that curtain. Elon Musk? His family owned an emerald mine in apartheid South Africa. Jeff Bezos? His parents invested nearly $250,000 in Amazon when it was just an idea. Bill Gates? His mother had direct corporate ties to IBM, helping secure Microsoft's first major contract. These aren't meritocratic success stories. They're case studies in how generational wealth manufactures success. Meanwhile, working-class people are told to hustle harder and blame themselves when they can't afford rent. They're told to work their way up, even as CEO positions are filled through legacy hires, nepotism, and elite social circles. If wealth were truly tied to effort, we wouldn't see billionaires reaping the rewards of other people's labor. This is what leftists mean when they say wealth is extracted, not earned. If meritocracy isn't real, why do so many people believe in it? Because it serves those in power. If people think the system is fair, they won't fight to change it. If workers believe their poverty is a personal failure instead of a structural issue, they won't demand better. This lie also provides psychological comfort, the belief that your success is in your own hands. The alternative is terrifying, that no matter how hard you work, factors beyond your control, your class, your race, your connections, shape your future far more than your effort ever will. And when people do start to question it, the state steps in. Police violently suppress worker strikes to protect corporate profits. Protesters demanding better wages are met with riot shields and tear gas. Governments bail out billionaires while evicting families onto the street. This system isn't just rigged, it's actively maintained through laws, policing, and economic policies that protect the wealthy at the expense of the working class. If we're serious about wanting a world where effort determines success, then we need to dismantle the barriers that prevent it from existing. That means free, high-quality education for all, not just for the wealthy, universal health care so no one is bankrupted by illness, living wages that reflect the actual value of labor, an end to unpaid internships, legacy admissions, and nepotistic hiring practices, and worker-owned businesses where success is shared, not hoarded by a handful of executives. These changes would ease suffering, but let's be clear, reforms alone won't fix capitalism. The system is built on inequality. It will always concentrate wealth at the top unless we fundamentally challenge who controls capital, industry, and labor. Let's be clear, billionaires don't work 1,000,000 times harder than you do. They don't work harder at all. So why are we still told that success is about effort? Wages have been stagnant for decades while corporate profits skyrocket. The richest families stay rich for generations while the working class fights for survival. Because the truth is that our system isn't broken. It was built this way and it's working just as designed. So here's what I want you to do. If you've ever felt like hard work alone wasn't enough, tell your story in the comments. Let's put real voices to this lie. And if you're ready to expose more myths about capitalism, like this video and share it with someone who still believes the American dream is real. But awareness isn't enough. If you want real change, start organizing. Join a union, support worker co-ops, build local solidarity networks, participate in direct action. Capitalism will not reform itself. We have to fight for something better. Because once enough of us organize, unionize, and take back control of our labor, we can start to build a system that works for all of us. And until next time, comrades, stay sharp, stay organized, and never stop questioning power.